Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to my continuing series of my collection overview. This is episode number 7, and this is shelf number 7. And we're in another bookcase now, so we're back at the top with the bulkhead here. So a little bit awkward, but we'll get through it. First up is Serial Killing 101. Yeah, I don't really remember this one. I remember it wasn't that great. Not much to say there. I don't remember it. Ju-on 2, sequel to The Grudge. This one was on par. I enjoyed these films. This one, pretty much the same sort of thing. Actually, let me smooth these down a bit to open up some room. Sean Bean, Maria Bello in The Dark. Yeah, this was kind of like a weird, trippy type of movie, dealing with the Celtic legends and things like that. Not fantastic, but it was okay. Next up here is Doppelganger with a very young Drew Barrymore. This was early 90s, 93, I believe. Um, yeah, psychological. I thought it was okay. Nothing special. Haven't seen it in a long, long time. Next up, Brotherhood of the Wolf. This was an epic. This was like almost 2.5 hours, and this was a pretty good film actually. I didn't mind it. I enjoyed it. I think it's worth the time and worth a watch there. Linda Blair in Hell Night, Pray for Day. Yeah, this was a fun movie. It's old Anchor Bay. Favorite kill here is the dude on with the parrot on his shoulder, and he gets his head turned right around. Yeah, this is a fun movie. Not horror, but Short Circuit. Ali Sheedy and Steve Guttenberg. Cheesy fun from mid '80s. It's okay. There's a sequel actually, so it made enough money that it warranted a sequel. Zombie Apocalypse. Vin Rames. Yeah, this was another typical zombie apocalyptic type of film. Um, yeah, there's a lot better for sure, you know. Next up, Deep Shock. Interesting cover there. Yeah, undersea type of unearthing undersea predator. Yeah, again, this is one of those ones, survival type of movie. You know, it is what it is. You get lots of these. There's a lot better. Black Sheep Special Edition. Yeah, this everybody goes ape over this Australian horror comedy. To be honest, I didn't really like it at all. I didn't think it was too funny. Maybe it caught me on a bad day, or I just didn't like it. Didn't like it at all. I know I might get some hate for that, but not a favorite. Poltergeist. This was the remake, I believe, from 2015. It's gone on 10 years now. Wow, more than 10 years. We're going on 11 years. Yeah, whenever you do a remake of a classic, it's going to get compared, and yeah, this was okay for what it was, but again, do something more creative, like new and a new idea, as opposed to rehashing previous classics and greats. Nine Lives, yeah, with Paris Hilton. Yeah, this was bad. Um, they go on some isolated house in some island or something. Was it in Europe? I don't even remember. Yeah, it is what it is. Not great at all. Next up, Sands of Oblivion. Yeah, this I think the story behind this was more interesting than the actual film. This is when Cecil B. DeMille did the Ten Commandments. I believe he destroyed the sets, had them buried because apparently one of the items was an ancient Egyptian relic, and there was a curse possibly attached to it, and so these guys are filming I think they're filming a new movie, and they unearth it, and then of course you know what happens there. So yeah, I don't think the movie was too great from what I remember, but the story behind it was definitely interesting. Sleepaway Camp, the original. This was a Canadian release of it. Um, Classic film. I mean, it's not spectacular. It's good fun, for what it was. Great ending, obviously. One of the most shocking endings ever. Requiem for a Dream by Darren Aronofsky. Yeah, this was a pretty depressing type of movie, and just interweave the lives of these four people, and just the descent in their lives, and Yeah, you need some, you need to watch like a comedy after this to kind of recover. It's a good movie, but it's, yeah, Tortured, from the creators of Saw. Yeah, I think this was about a couple who, this guy kills their kid and then they want to get revenge on him. Um, I don't remember it that much, but I don't think it was that great, but yeah, interesting concept. Rise, Blood Hunter. It's about Lucy Liu. She wakes up in a morgue, and this is like a vampire type of film. I thought it was pretty good actually. It's been such a long time in the movies blend, but yeah, I think it was. I thought it was okay. Maybe worth a revisit. Rise of the Zombies with Danny Trejo. Yeah, so these guys I think were in. They go to Alcatraz to avoid a zombie plague and their attack there. It's one of those, obviously, we've seen them all before. This one wasn't that great. Um, I guess because Trejo's in it, people will be more willing to watch it. S. Darko. So this was the sequel to Donnie Darko. I don't think I've seen this one. I think it got really bad reviews. I don't think people liked it at all. And that kind of deterred me from actually watching it. The first one was okay. This one, yeah, I don't know. I'll have to watch it and judge for myself. Serenity. So this was the movie version of Firefly. I think that show Firefly. Now I never watched this film because I never saw the series, and I wanted to. I wasn't sure whether I should binge the show before watching this. Um, Let me know down below in the comments there. But I've heard good things about this. This was a solid movie, but I didn't want to maybe go in not understanding or whatever the case is. So Bled, vampire film, uh, from one of the executive producers of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Wow, what a tag that is, eh? Yeah. So this one, it's about, I think, this couple who start experimenting with this drug, and they turn into like a vampire. They turn into vampires or whatever. Interesting concept. I don't think it was a great movie. I don't remember. It's been so long. Maybe worth another revisit. Behind the Mask, the Rise of Leslie Vernon. Enough said there. This was a solid film. It's pretty sad though. It's too bad they were trying to do like a sequel prequel type of deal, and they didn't get the funding behind it. But this was very good. The Cavern. So this is like a Descent type of deal. Again, it was okay, but not anything special. It was below average to average. Pan's Labyrinth. It's interesting when you go through the shelf by shelves, you realize and you come across duplicates in your collection. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that this was on a previous shelf. So not going to talk about it. Guillermo del Toro, but yeah, these are good exercises because you find out that you end up with duplicates, and you can kind of remove them from the collection or sell them or whatever. The Wicker Man from '73, classic film. Enough said there. Old Anchor Bay. Um, Great film, great ending. Yeah, enough said there. Creepshow. Yeah, this was really fun, awesome anthology. Um, all good, all enjoyable. It was a fun time. Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. Yeah, so this was the prequel, not of the original. Yeah, this was good. I think it was on par. I think it was just as good. Saw this in the theater along with the other one, and I thought they were solid. John Carpenter's The Fog, classic. Yeah, enough said there. This was a great film. Fun time. Cat o' Nine Tails. Yeah, Giallo. Not a super fan of Gialli. I like them. Obviously, there's the standouts, the usual ones. It's okay. This was good. Windchill with Emily Blunt. Yeah, this is one of those ones. Yeah, Snowbound. Don't even remember this one. Can't really say too much about it. May, yeah, Angela Bettis, great film. Angela Bettis is a great actress. Yeah, this was a fun movie. Um, from Lucky McKee. Enough said there. The Legend of Hell House, my second favorite haunted house film, behind the Changeling. Yeah, this was classic. Great acting, great performances. The house, the mansion itself is a character in itself, and good atmosphere, good suspense. Really good movie. Creepshow too. Yeah, this was great too. This was a fun time. Old Chief Woodenhead. Yeah, that was a favorite for sure. Very good. Possession. Sarah Michelle Gellar. Yeah. Um. Yeah, it's about this girl. Her husband and I think her brother or brother-in-law is in a coma, and weird things start happening. Yeah, I don't really remember this one. This one's still open, but I have seen it. Raging Sharks. Yeah, shitty shark films. Yeah, these I like the film. I like shark films. They're not for everybody, and this one isn't that great. It's okay. Um, yeah, if you like the subgenre, then it'll be worth a watch. Scourge. Yeah, so this is an ancient pestilence is unearthed. Yeah, and then of course havoc ensues. Um, don't remember it. Don't know if it's any good. The cover looks terrible, so I don't know about the movie. Walled In. So this is about this girl who I think they're doing a demolition or something, and they uncover bodies buried in the wall of this house or apartment or something like that. It's a Canadian film actually. Yeah, it was an interesting concept. I don't remember. I don't remember the movie too well. Seemed like an interesting concept though. Terminator, the Sarah Connor Chronicles. Yeah, this was a decent sci-fi TV show. It had 2 seasons. I got most of through most of the first season, and don't think I saw any of the second season. But this was pretty enjoyable. It got pretty decent reviews. The Tattooist. So it's about this guy who is a tattoo artist, obviously, and he wants to learn a new technique, and then of course it's there's a curse attached to it or something like that, and yeah, it's one of those movies. I don't remember it again. Too many movies, but interesting concept for sure. I think it was average though. I don't think it was anything spectacular. Speaking of average, The Happening, M. Night's Shyamalan. Yeah, I like his films. I don't mind them. But this one wasn't really fantastic, or it wasn't really bad either. It was kind of in the middle for me. Um, yeah, his films are all about the twist sort of thing, and yeah, it's okay. The Kovac box. Yeah, so this was another interesting one as well. Um, haven't seen it in a long time, but it seemed like it was it's like an investigation type of deal. Um, yeah, I don't remember it. I remember it being interesting though. Again, going through these shells is great because you see things like this and you say, hey, let me give this another go and see how it is. The Frozen Ground with Nicolas Cage. Talking about the Wicker Man earlier, yeah, it's pretty hilarious. He's made so many movies, and most of them are pretty bad. But this one I think was okay. This was like a serial killer investigation, more serious type of film. Yeah, The Hunt for Alaska's most prolific serial killer. Yeah, this was okay. It wasn't that bad. I don't mind Cage. He's okay. The Abyss, James Cameron, classic. Enough said there. This is fantastic, right? Obviously he's known for the other films in his filmography, but this one was good too. Solid. Yeah, I had to make some room there because of these snapper cases. They're a little bit taller and they're a little bit awkward. But Turbulence, yeah, this was a trilogy. Actually, there was a series of these. Yeah, it was okay movie. It was okay. Nothing special. Nothing spectacular. The other ones obviously weren't as great. Just wrapping up here. 2010, the Yuri May Contact with Roy Scheider. Yeah, I like this. It was good. Obviously, the original was classic. This one was okay. It wasn't that bad. It tried to answer the burning questions from the previous from the first film. It was okay. Okay, Angel Eyes with Jennifer Lopez. I like this too. This was pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't seen it in a long time. Might be worth another watch with Jim Caviezel. Early role for him. Last couple here. Shaun of the Dead. Yeah, everybody goes nuts about this horror comedy. It's the best ever, and it's okay. It's good. I think it's just way overhyped, and I think it was just overhyped to the point where if you hadn't seen it, you set certain expectations, and then it doesn't kind of just reach that level. It's a good movie for sure, but is it the best ever? I don't know. That's debatable in my opinion. Ouija. Yeah, so this is yeah, I remember this, and there's the prequel too. I actually preferred the prequel more than this one. This was okay. Nothing really special. It was decent for what it was, but yeah, I actually like the prequel better. And last one up here, America's Most Haunted Town, Move Beyond Fear. So this is obviously a documentary about this place, New Hope, Pennsylvania, and I guess they highlight a bunch of different hauntings in that area. Um, don't think I've seen it, but obviously it's in the realm of the typical investigation, ghost hunting type of thing. Yeah, maybe I'll put it on the list and take a look at it and see. I don't expect much. They're pretty much all the same kind of thing. They hear a noise and it's like, what's that? And you know, in most cases it's nothing. It's just overhyped. But we'll have to check that out. All right, guys, that's going to do it for shelf number 7 and shelf number 1 of this particular bookcase. And join me next time, and we'll look at the next shelf. Until then, take care.